Hello and welcome back. I hope you've been able to practice some of the sounds that we've done in the morning today. We will carry on with our sessions and seeing and listening to some of the different sounds that we have. We have now the group of the e and the a sounds. Okay? E and a sounds. Good. Let us carry on and looking at the words that we have here with the e sound. Yes, we have Delhi with an e sound. These are all e sound words. Try and say these out for yourself and then I will speak them out with you so that you know how the sounds are produced. We have the first word Delhi, the national capital, Delhi, New Delhi, Delhi. Second word favorite, favorite. Then we have hesitant, hesitant, never, leg, energy, relatives, education. You will have some people who will pronounce this word as education with a d, education. We will carry on with the standard pronunciation of education, education, merit, many. This is one word that you will have an inversion with the eh and the a sound. Many people will pronounce M-A-N-Y as many. I have seen many things. It's not man and e, it's men, many. Yes, many. Better, heavy, selection, merry, and envy. Yes, these are all words with the eh sound. Now you might be thinking, where is the eh sound in favorite? Favorite, does it have the eh sound? No, that's one word that we have put in just to make sure that you're listening into the sounds and trying to see if the sounds are there or not. Favorite does not have the eh sound. So please mark it as a word that does not have the eh sound. Delhi, hesitant, never, leg, energy, relatives, education, merit, many, better, heavy, selection, merry, envy. Now, the very important part in this sound, in production of this sound, is if you look at my mouth, the mouth does not open too much. It's not, you don't have to keep your teeth clenched. It's not The teeth are slightly, the jaw is relaxed. It's not this, it's just a relaxed jaw to say The lips just slightly go apart to say Yes, the jaw is relaxed to say There's no movement of the jaw in this. It's not ma. It's not a. When we do the next sound, that's when the jaw drops to say a. This one, the jaw remains with each other and says We open that and it becomes a. Very important, very, very important clarity of sound is and a sounds because it is one of the most commonly inversed sounds, and a, like we did in many, M-A-N-Y, the correct pronunciation being many. M-E-R-R-Y, merry, we have, and if we don't have the correct sound, it becomes marry. Yes, so please remember, we have merry and many with the sounds in it. Now we have an activity for you. Complete the story using the words given in your workbook. The words are bed, eldest, vegetables, felt. Please see how I've pronounced the words vegetables, vegetables, and not vegetables. Vegetables, felt, insect, well, check, member, reddish, expect, helped, and friends. Okay? Please try and put these words in the blanks and complete the story. We have this activity in front of us, and we will try and fill in the words given in your workbook. Bed, eldest, vegetables, felt, insect, well, check, member, reddish, expect, helped, and friends. It's a very simple exercise if we try and do it. The words given up there that have to be placed in the blanks so that it completes the story. It's about practicing, of course, the eh and the ah sound. Right now, the eh sound. Bed, eldest. Remember how we're producing the sound? By not opening the jaw too much, relaxing the jaw, lips don't move much, and we get the correct sound, eh. Please write down how the sound is to be produced so that when you're training the students, you know exactly how we and what we said. We said how to produce the eh sound. We said relaxed jaw, not too open, not too tightly closed, and of course to see that it's the eh sound. Okay? Good. So, let's try and see how the story goes. The first is, Ravinder was the, what is it? Is it he was the reddest son of the family? I don't think so. Was he the vegetable? Ravinder is not a vegetable. Was he? Yes, Ravinder was the eldest. Ravinder was the eldest son in the family. So, the first blank is eldest son in the family. He always dash all the other family. Do we have it? How we try to do it? Do we need some more time? Okay. He always helped all the other family members. Yes, he always helped all the other family members and also his friends. So Ravinder was the eldest son in the family. He always helped all the family members and also his friends. One day he was bitten by an insect. Perfect. Insect. He felt a lot of pain in his arm, which had turned reddish in color. He went to the doctor for a check-up and was advised what is dash rest for 10 days? Bed, absolutely. He was advised bed rest for 10 days. His family made a lot of green vegetables for him and told him to expect. That's the word we're looking for here. Expect a lot of friends. He got well in no time. I hope you've got all the blanks correctly. Let's read it once more. The words, just so that we can practice the eh sound. Please say the words out loud with me. Bed. Please say the words out loud with me. Bed. Eldest. Vegetables. Vegetables. Felt. Insect. Well. Check. Member. Reddish. Expect. Helped. And friends. So those were the words that we needed to use to get our completed story. Now let's look at the eh sound in sentences. Please read the sentences for yourself once and look at the eh sound. How do we produce the eh sound? We've said a relaxed jaw, not too open. Lips movement is very minimal and it's just eh, eh. You see, the lips don't change too much their shape. Eh, the jaw is just relaxed. It's not too open, it's not tight. It's just a relaxed jaw. So it's eh. Please remember how that sound is produced so that when you have a child or maybe a student or a colleague or yourself who needs correction of the sound, you know how to do it. Maybe the jaw is being too open, so you just say relax your jaw and it'll come into shape. Maybe he or she is opening the lips too much. Eh, that's not the sound, it's just eh. Very little movement, only a relaxed jaw, and you get the eh sound. Yes, let's look at the eh sound in sentences. The first sentence is, he dropped his pen on her head. He dropped his pen on her head. All we are doing here is getting words together to practice the eh sound. Maybe sometimes it could be that the sentence doesn't have too much meaning, or maybe the meaning is funny. It's just for us to get into practice mode with these sounds. Second sentence is, I entered the empty room. I entered the empty room. Yeah, eh, entered. I hope you are also marking where the eh sounds are. My best friend is my personal diary. Okay, sometimes best friends are a person's personal diary. My best friend is my personal diary. Then we have, I scored much less than what I expected. Always a difficult situation to be in. I scored much less than what I expected. Next one is, the exam has both objective and subjective questions. Yes, the exam has both objective and subjective questions. Yes, we're looking at the sentences together? Good. Then we have, men prefer intelligence more than beauty in women. It's just a statement, it's just for practice. It's not a topic of discussion. We are just saying this so that you can practice the eh sound. We will discuss this maybe later, maybe in private, but this is just to practice the eh sound. Men prefer intelligence more than beauty in women. Okay, so let's look at the sentences once more. He dropped his pen on her head. Yes, I entered the empty room. My best friend is my personal diary. I scored much less than I expected. The exam has both objective and subjective questions. Men prefer intelligence more than beauty in women. These were some sentences with the eh sound in it. Now, we had the eh sound. How did we produce it? Just to recap. Relaxed jaw, eh. Lip movement does not change, and the sound is easily produced, eh. We come to the next sound, which is the open mouth clear ah. It's not anywhere close to the first sound that we did, eh. This is more open to say ah, ah. This is something that you'll have to make the students do a lot, and for yourself, to open the jaw. It's not air. It's not air. Some students might also just take the side of the lips to say air. It's not. The lips do not change. The shape does not change. Only the jaw opens up to say ah, ah. Okay, it's a very clear ah sound. Please remember that the students have to open the mouth to get the correct sound, because anywhere less than a clear open mouth, ah gives us an incorrect sound of air. It's not an air, it's an ah. Open, clear ah sound. Okay, let's look at the words that we have here and we'll get the sound clearly. Fact, fact. Yes, fact. Then we have the second word, actually. Yes, good. Actually. Most of the time what happens is some students will mispronounce it to say actually. Eh. And that's when you'll have to correct them, saying no, your mouth is not too open. Open the jaw to say ah, actually. Yes, sometimes I tell them, what do you do before you eat a burger? You do ah. Exactly. That's what you have to do to get this sound absolutely clear. It's ah, actually. Okay, next one is something that we hope all of them will be doing. Graduation. Graduation. Next one, travel. Please say the words out after me. Travel. Canter. Pamper. Lad, man, ashtray. There's an H there missing on the screen. Ashtray. Sham, strap, thank, cattle. Remember, if we don't pronounce this word correctly, it will sound as a different thing. Cattle or kettle. Okay, cattle. Bangalore, Bangalore. Ample. Attitude. Apple. Manager. These were words with the ah sound. Let's look at the words once more. Fact, travel, lad. Sham, cattle, attitude. Actually, canter, man. Strap, Bangalore, apple. Graduation, pamper, ashtray. Thank, ample, manager. We've seen how the sound is produced with the ah, a clear open mouth ah sound. Ah. Yes? Ah. So, we have an activity where, of course, again, we have some words and we need to complete the story using the words given in your workbook. I'll read the words out. Land, chapter, lack. Blankets, battle, packets. Bandages, back, analyze, action, and wrapped. It's an interesting story if some of you are interested in history. Let's try and fill in the blanks together. It's mostly about using the ah sound, ah, like in land, chapter, lack, blankets, battle, packets, bandages, back, analyze, action, and wrapped. I hope all of us are doing it for ourselves. I don't need to tell teachers they they have to do their own work. I think teachers know that already. Yes? It takes a bit of time to think which word fits in where. Interesting story about Stalingrad. Yes? Stalingrad in the Soviet Union, erstwhile Soviet Union. I'm sure some of you know the story. Land chapter, lack, blankets, battle, packets, bandages, back, analyze, action, and wrapped. Just takes a bit of time to know which word fits in where, and then yes. Should we carry on? Are we done? We'll take another minute. Okay, let's go. The following. We need to complete the story using the words given in your workbook. So, the words we've said many times: land, chapter, lack, blankets, battle, packets, bandages, back, analyze, action, and wrapped. So, this wonderful story about Stalingrad, let's go. The first blank, the simple battle, B-A-T-T-L-E, battle, and clear A sound in it, battle. Yes, the clear A sound in it. The Battle of the Stalingrad was fought between Nazi. Please remember, N-A-Z-I is pronounced as Nazi with a T in the middle, like a T-Z sound in the middle. Not just a Nazi, it's a Nazi. It's a T in the middle, like pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A. These are all foreign words that we have taken into our English language and made them a part of our language as well. So, the Battle of the Stalingrad was fought between Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union. Soviet, again, the sound, Soviet Union, in the bitter winter of 1943. When we dash the results of this epic, analyze, that's correct. When we analyze, I hope we got it correct. When we analyze the results of this epic, what is the next word? Epic battle. Yes. We realize that this was the first instance in the World War II that the Germans were pushed back, absolutely, back, that the Germans were pushed back. It was the single most destructive chapter of the war fought on land. Okay, This was the single most destructive chapter of the war fought on land. The bitter cold coupled with a severe lack, L-A-C-K, lack of blankets, made the situation even darker. The injured soldiers were wrapped in bandages. And there was a shortage of food packets. The action or the battle continued for 3 months. The battle continued for 3 months till the Germans surrender. Are we all clear? Yes? Land chapter, lack, blankets, packets, battle, bandages, back, analyze, action, and wrapped. Our main focus here was to get to practice the A sound. Yes, that was the A sound. Now let's go on to the next one, an activity, fill in the blanks with the eh and the A sound. We have another activity in your workbooks. Yes, sentences with the A sound. I would like you to do this exercise for yourself at home and practice saying the words out with the correct A sound. No, that's not the one that we are doing. The activity is only in your workbook, it's not on your screen. Yes, this is just the activity, sentences with the A sound that I need you to do for homework. I'll read the sentences out once. Yes, the one on the screen is a different, we just have it in the workbook. Yes, the sentences with the A sound. The man who showed us magic was wearing black pants. Please remember how we see the A sound, open mouth, A. The man who showed us magic was wearing black pants. Second sentence, I am having snacks. I don't think we should mention snacks at a time before lunch. Yes, I am having snacks. Next one is, it is a factory that produces candies. It is a factory that produces candies. The fourth sentence is, practice makes a man perfect. Something that we have been speaking about today. Practice makes a man perfect. Good. Next one is, the cat balanced on a thin rope. And the salad is fantastic. Please remember, we have to say the word fantastic with the clear A sound. Fan and tas. It's not fantastic, it's not fin, it's fan. Fantastic is the correct pronunciation of the word. Fantastic. Okay? Not fantastic or fantastic or fantastic. No other pronunciation for the word other than fan, tas and tick. Fantastic. Yes? Please practice these sentences at home with the A sound. I might just come around and ask you to say them out to me. Okay? Let's look at the next activity that we have. Fill in the blanks with the eh and the A sound. Just to recap the sounds now. Yes? Let's look at filling in the blanks with the eh and the A sound words. Yes? Let's try and see what these blanks are. If I say the sentences out, you will be able to get the answers, but I'm sure you all have the answers already. Let's try and fill them up, and then we will come and correct them together. I love dash made of brown dash. Yes, the red dash is so tasty. The third sentence, the dash a brightly dash flame. The dash has a bright dash flame. My dash and another dash has dash stripes on it. Yes, green leafy dash are a must for good blank. Next sentence, the air dash is dash in the plane. I'm sure when you read the sentences you know exactly what the answer is. Yes? The fruit dash is dash delicious. Please remember to speak, 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 speak and speak, because only if we speak do we practice these sounds, and we are doing this so that we can practice hear the target sounds that we have. Yes? The next one is cabbage and, oh, I gave you the answer there, and pumpkin are not fruit. Yes? So let's look at the sentences. The first one is, I love sandwiches. I love sandwiches made of brown bread. Sandwiches has the A sound and bread has the E sound. I love sandwiches made of brown bread. Next one is, the red apple is so tasty. Apple, the red apple, we have, it's season of apples at the moment. The red apple is so tasty. Then the next one is, the candle, the first word is candle. The candle has a bright yellow flame. Yes, I think all of you have it correct. The candle has a bright yellow flame. Please make sure we are speaking these sentences out so that we can practice the A sound. The candle has a bright yellow flame. My black, which is absolutely correct for me for today as well. My black sweater has, well, not red, but stripes on it. Yes, my black sweater has red stripes on it. Then we have green leafy vegetables. Vegetables are a must for good health. Next sentence, the air hostess. The air hostess is standing in the plane. Then we have the fruit salad. The fruit salad is very delicious. The fruit salad is very delicious. Next one is cabbage and pumpkin are not fruits. So that was one of the exercises that we did. Fill in the blanks with the eh and the ah sounds. Yes. Now, another activity that we have here on screen, it's not in your workbooks. Yes, it's only on the screen for us to do together, is pick the odd one out. Please make sure you write these words down that you have on the screen. I hope the teachers are writing the words down that they have on the screen. Yes, please look at the words on the screen and write them down. And we have the first words, we have to pick the odd one out. Ant, rat, kangaroo, elephant. These are groups of These are different groups of words that we have put together. You have to write these words down so that you can know which one is the odd one out. Ant, rat, kangaroo, elephant. Here elephant is the odd one out because that has the S sound, the rest of them have the A sound. Next is hen, cat, chimpanzee, camel. And hen, cat, chimpanzee, camel. Then we have jellyfish, bat, hedgehog, zebra. Jellyfish, bat, hedgehog, zebra. Then we have woodpecker, heron, alligator, leopard. We have hen, cat, chimpanzee, camel. We have both eh and a sounds there. We have jellyfish, bat, hedgehog, zebra. We have only bat, which has the a sound. The rest of the words have the eh sound. The odd one out is bat. Woodpecker, heron, alligator, leopard. We have alligator with the a sound. The rest all have eh sounds. Woodpecker, heron, alligator, leopard. We have some sentences with the eh and the a sound. Let's try and do these as well. Here you have these words on page 16 for you. Yes, on page 16. Sentences with the eh and the a sound. Anna sat down after losing the first set. Anna sat down after losing the first set. Then we have the brave men manned the hostile border. I'm just reading the sentences out. Please make sure you're writing down, underlining and saying which one has the eh and the a sound. The brave men manned the hostile border. Then we have the camel went to the chemist and said he was sad. The camel went to the chemist and said he was sad. Her head had hurt all night. Remember, we also did the I sound today. We have that I sound coming here as well. But right now we're looking at eh and a, but also make sure you keep on practicing all other sounds as well. So we will say her head had hurt all night. I sound, night. Then he asked if Kevin was taller than Keith. Then he asked if Kevin was taller than Keith. Let's bet on Sachin's bat. Let's bet on Sachin's bat. The fat boy went to the fete. The fat boy went to the fete. Next sentence. He got a message from her in the massage parlor. He got a message from her in the massage parlor. He is eating a red radish. He is eating a red radish. Anna sat down after losing the first set. Brave men manned the hostile border. The camel went to the chemist and said he was sad. Her head had hurt all night. Then he asked if Kevin was taller than Keith. Let's bet on Sachin's bat. The fat boy went to the fete. He got a message from her in the massage parlor. And the last one is, he is eating a red radish. Please remember, these are sentences that I would like you to practice speaking loudly at home as well, practicing the eh and the ah sound. Remember, eh, loose jaw, ah, open jaw. Yes? So, we come to our next set of sentences which carry on here. His dad is unfortunately dead. Do you have it here? Yes, it's the carrying on there. His dad is unfortunately dead. He went to bed with a bad cold. He went to bed with a bad cold. He was merry 'cause he didn't marry. Like I said earlier, these are just sentences that we are doing, not topics of discussion. He was merry 'cause, that's a short form for because he didn't marry. When will the van start working? Please hand over the hen. She was happy to go out with her hen-pecked husband. He lagged behind the other because of a leg injury. The beggar carries a big bag. And the last one is, he kept the cap. Now, what do I want you to do with these sentences? I would like you, of course, to speak them out at home. I would like you to make sure you have underlined or circled which one is the eh and which one is the ah sound. How you can do it is easily if you write a word. For example, if we write the word behind, or let's say we write the word because, or unfortunately, or dead. How you can do it is, if you cut the word or the part of the word here and just write eh on top, then you will know this is how we can do it, which part of the word has the eh, because there will be words which will have two different or many different vowel sounds in it. Yes? So, for example, if we have the word, all we'll do is put AE on top and just put one line in the middle so that we know what is happening how. Okay? That's the easiest way to do it. It's just that we are making sure that the sounds are in the correct place. So what I would like you to do is do this for each of the words in these sentences and try and speak the sentences out for yourself. And tomorrow when we come, we will practice these sentences together and recap the eh and the ah sound. Of course, as we've written there, home tasks, what you can also do is, when you have students and you're teaching the eh and the ah sound, ask the trainees or the students to write tongue twisters using all the vowel sounds covered in class so far. Maybe you could do that too. Come up with tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are very, very good exercises for us to practice sounds and getting the mouth moving in different ways. I'm sure you all have heard many tongue twisters in your life. It'll be interesting for us to get to know the sounds a little better and start using them in this way. So please make sure you do this for the words in these sentences, and tomorrow when we come, we will go over them and see which one is what. And I do look at all you teachers sitting there and seeing how the program is going, so I will make sure that you've written down and are doing the sentences with me. Okay, so we will go on to the next session and the next sound that we have. The next sound that we have are a pair of sounds of the A and the R sounds. Okay, A and the R. this is the one sound that we will be doing today, and I think we will be able to cover that today and go on to the next sounds tomorrow. But in the last session for today, let's look at the A and the R sounds. So if we quickly take a look at the sounds till now, we've done I. Yes, we've done I today. We've done I and E. We've done A and E. And now we come to A and R sound. We've given, just for convenience, the A sound the symbol of the capital E. Yes, words with the A sound. So let's go by reading the words out and seeing how this goes. Read the words for yourself at the moment, and then we will see how these are to be said with the A sound. This is the A. Monday, Monday. Maid, maid. Mainly, A. That's the sound of the A. Mainly. Inculcate, inculcate. A. Trained, trained. Then we have crane, crane. We have play, plate. Gained, taken. Blame, state. So you see, while I'm practicing these sounds with you, I hope you are saying them out with me as well. While you're sitting in the classroom there, looking at these words in front of you on the screens, please make sure you're speaking these sounds, and please make sure you're saying the words out loud. Because only if we say the words, only if we speak the words out loud and clear and practice it now, will we make sure how it is all done. Yes, let's say Monday, maid, mainly, inculcate, trained, crane, play, plate, gained, taken, blame, state, maintain. Please remember, the pronunciation of this word is not maintain, it's not min, it's main and tain. Twice the A sound, maintain. You see, we are taking time with the sound and not shortening any sound here. It is not maintain, it's maintain. It's a compound word, two words. Maintain, great, flavors, motivation, feign, yes, and freight. These were some of the words with the A sound. Let's do an exercise with fill in the blanks using the following words. Famous, nation, raise, pray, brave. I would like you to do fill in the blanks with these words, and please say the words out with me. Famous, nation, raise, good, pray, and brave. Let's do the fill in the blanks that we have on the screen and in your workbooks as well. I'm sure you've all done them. It's very simple. The first sentence is, we should pray to God every day. So we have two places where we have the A sound. We should pray to God every day. Second sentence is, India is a nation with diverse culture. Okay, India is a nation with diverse culture. Then the sun rays brightened the whole sky. The sun rays brightened the whole sky. The fourth sentence is Kashmir is, what is it? Famous. Very good. Kashmir is famous for its scenic beauty. Kashmir is famous for its scenic beauty. The last sentence we have is the army men are very brave. So you see, all we're trying to do is clarify and stretch the sound of A, as in famous, nation, raise, pray, brave, day. Yes? We have some sentences with the A sound that I would like you to do. I will read them out. Please try and make sure you do the same way that I showed you on the board of writing where the A sound is, with a one line through the letter and the sound on top of the word. We trained for 8 days. Kanika has departed for France to play football. Kanika has departed for France to play football. I will go to the market on Wednesday. I will go to the market on Wednesday. Please remember the D in the middle of the word is silent. It is not Wednesday, it is Wednesday. Like the word when. When will you go there? When will that happen? It's the same sound of when. Wednesday. I will go to the market on Wednesday. Have you passed or failed the exam? Have you passed or failed the exam? Then we have, it was raining very heavily today. It was raining very heavily today. So we have the A sound in trained, in 8, and in days in the first sentence. We trained 8 days. Kanika says, Kanika has departed for France to play. Play has the A, football. Third sentence, I will go to the market on Wednesday. Day has the A sound. Have you passed or failed the exam? Where is the A sound in this sentence? Have you passed or failed the exam? Exactly. The A sound is in failed. Failed has the A sound. It was raining very heavily today. So A in today and raining. A, raining. Yes? Now please identify the words with the A sound in the following passage. This I will do once. I will read out the passage to you. While I am reading out, please try and mark the words with the A sound. Okay? I'm sure all of you can do it yourself as well. I'll read it out and maybe you can do it with me. I went to my village which has a small lake. I went to my village which has a small lake. Please remember we're looking for the target A sound. Lake. I planned a picnic near the lake with my friends. We had taken some sandwiches, cakes, juice and paper plates. Remembering the A as a target sound, A sound. We had taken some sandwiches, cakes, juice and paper plates. We sat near the lake and ate everything. We sat near the lake and ate everything. After that, we went for boating in the lake. Then the sun rays got dim and the sky got dark. I'll say it once more. Then the sun rays got dim and the sky got dark. Before we could leave the place, it started raining. So we ran towards our house, but got wet by the time we reached home. All we were to do was look at the words and try and get the A sound. Yes, I went to the village which has a small lake. I planned a picnic near the lake with my friends. We had taken some sandwiches, cakes, juice and paper plates. We sat near the lake and ate everything. After that, we went for boating in the lake. Then the sun rays got dim and the sky got dark. Before we could leave the place, it started raining. So we ran towards our house, but got wet by the time we reached home. I'm sure you've all got the words with the A sound, as in, we went to my village which has a small lake. Lake has the A sound. I planned a picnic near the lake, again lake, with my friends. We had taken with the A sound, some sandwiches, cakes with the A sound, juice and paper plates, both paper and plates A sound. We sat near the lake again, and ate, also A sound, A, everything. After that, we went for boating in the lake, again lake. Then the sun rays has the A sound, got dim and the sky got dark. Before we could leave the place has the A sound, it started raining has the A sound. So we ran towards our house, but got wet by the time we reached home. Yes, so in the last sentence we have the A sound where, so we ran towards our house, but got wet by the time we reached home. Nowhere. So A sound is what we were trying to do while identifying in the passage. The next sound that we have is words with the R sound. Okay, words with the R sound. Let's look at the words with the R sound. We have the first one. We have father, pass, Garfield, pardon, park, lather, class, last, basket, chance, farmer, heart, dark, market, dance, shark, part, harass, marker, harm. We have put a few words here and there which are not part of the sound. Those are just the trick words that we have to make sure that we are all paying attention and also pick up on the sound. It's just to tease our brain to say, oh, that's the odd one out. So let's look at these words that we have with the R sound. We have father, pass, Garfield, pardon, park. We have lather, class, last, basket, chance. Farmer, heart, dark, market, dance. Shark, part, harass, marker, harm. So we have harass here, which is the odd one out. Now please see, how are we saying the R sound? It's again very different to the one that we were doing earlier, the A, and this one is the R. Again, an open mouth, clear R sound. R. Yes, this is one of the sounds that does not change in any of the languages, so R remains R. It's just that we need to remember where the R is an R or an A. Okay, father, pass. Now, pass is something that Americans or some people in different areas of the world will call pass. That's not for us. We are looking at standard good English, and for us we will stick to saying pass. Garfield, pardon, park. Lather, class, last. Basket, chance. So let's do an exercise. The R sound. These words that we have, father, pass, Garfield, pardon, park, I would like you to take a look at these and try and say it out with each other. Yes, maybe one of you could say one column and the other could say the other column, and practice these sounds so that it's a very clear sound. Ah, we don't need to spend too much time in correcting this sound. Let's just say it once more with each other. Father, lather, farmer, shark. Pass, class, heart, part. Garfield, last, dark, Harris is the odd one out. Pardon, basket, market, marker, park, chance, dance, harm. Good. We will take a 5-minute break now, and we will come back and do the rest of the sounds. 5-minute breather, and we'll be back. See you later.